ladies and gentlemen. We're going to make a start. Hopefully, the person that runs the mic system will come shortly, and hopefully we'll have the PA system set up. But I'm going to make a start on it. My name is Naresh Mistry, and I'm a volunteer with an organization called Hindu Swim. And on behalf of Hindu Swim, I want to extend a really warm welcome to everybody that are attending this event and have taken time out of your busy schedule to come and grace us with your presence to this special occasion, very unique occasion of Guru Vandana. And it's a teacher appreciation program that was founded by the Hindu Education Council some 15 years ago. And this same celebration of the sort is actually being done in about 25 different cities in the US. Now, the word Guru, as some of you may have already heard, is very unique and holds a very special place in the Hindu traditions. There was a saint by the name of Kabir, who was also a poet, and he had a couplet which was very, it gives an insight into the place of a Guru. Guru Gobind dono khare, kisko lagu paye, balihari Gurudev ki, jine Govind dikhaya. So standing before me, I have God and a Guru. Who do I pay obeisance to first? And hail victory to the Guru, for he is the one that showed me God. Without that, I would not be able to have seen God. So that gives you a little insight as to where the Guru traditions have. In the olden days, the children at a certain age used to basically be sent, and the Guru was their teacher, the guide, and everything. As times have evolved, and teachers have taken all sorts of different forms. Start with the parents, and then they go to school, then you have your spiritual guide, and I'm sure if I ask the youngsters of today, we might even have the almighty Google Guru. They might even start calling them a Guru at some point in time, so as we go through. So what is Guru Vandana? Let me just give you a quick introduction. It's actually a reverence for the teacher. And it's a tradition that most Guru disciples go through at some point in a year. And it's an expression of thanks and gratitude from the student to the teacher. Now obviously, we have this special day, but it's actually meant for every day of the year. But on this one day, we put the emphasis, just like Mother's Day and Father's Day. There is a Guru Puja Day, and we've just taken this tradition, and the whole premise behind this kind of celebration is how do we inculcate that sentiment in our next generation. Now that things have evolved, we don't actually have the same Guru-disciple type relationships that we used to have, but we have different types of Guru that are in front of us. So this is the whole platform that, one of the platforms we've set to try to inculcate this sentiment, this feeling that we have in our generation, and also it gives a chance for the Western audience to understand some of our philosophies as to where they come from. So with that, I'm going to start getting into introducing the teachers that are being honored here today. And as I start giving your introductions, I would ask if you can just stand up for briefly so people know who I'm talking about. And I know they're spread all over the place. As we go through the program, hopefully you'll get the gist of what I was going to say. So I'm hoping all the teachers are here. There's one person that I don't see right now. So I'm going to start off with Dr. Vincenzo Piazza, and he's Pauli's professor. He's been teaching at university colleges for over 20 years. Yeah, you can sit down. And currently a professor, associate professor of humanities at Daytona State College, originally born in Connecticut, and then for most of his childhood, I think at the age of 4, he went over to Italy and that's where he did all his studies and eventually culminated in a doctorate in humanities and history from the University of Rome. While he has done his specialization in medieval arts and Islamic studies, he's also got a keen passion for the Eastern traditions and has studied a lot about the history of India. Speaks 3 languages, and he likes to spend his summer spending time at his villa in Rome. And recently he published 2 texts on the critical review of Christopher Columbus by the famous historian Dr. Rubero Marino. So they're available. So hopefully you'll have time to meet with him. But I thank you and welcome Dr. Piazza. Thank you. Give him a hand, please. Next, I would like to introduce Mr. Daniel Evers. This is one of the unique things that we have today. When I said teacher takes in different forms, it will be quite amazing to see the length and breadth we have actually, and this was not by plan, we just wanted teachers to come, and you'll see the different kind of teachers that we've actually gathered here. Mr. Evers, after graduating in computer engineering from Ohio, and he still works in the technology field. I think works for Voxio right now, and he worked 15 years in software development, has held executive positions, and he's currently, his other job, an ESL teacher, which English as a second language, at Circle Community Church. And I think he's been doing that for over 3 years now. And gives you an idea of the different aspects that come, because that also is a separate, especially for minorities and the way the world is becoming small. Another reference that somebody came up with the idea, Sheetal Jain actually came up with that idea. She told me thank you very much, and I welcome Mr. Evans for gracing us with your presence over here. Thank you very much. Next, we come to Ms. Sarah Stone. And she's a new history teacher. She's a world history teacher at Greenwood Lakes Middle in Lake Mary. And she graduated at UCF. And you also did your master's over there at UCF, right? And then became board certified and has been teaching for over 9 years. And she's taught at SSC and been on the student council. And now she has a 2-year-old, which becomes a new job all on its own, which most of us know that have gone through with the children. And I thank Ms. Sarah Stone for coming and facing her. Next, we have Mr. Virendra Singh Chauhan. He is actually one of our own participants. He teaches Hindi classes to our younger students. And we have a weekly class on Sundays, and that's his first session where he teaches the Hindi language. And the Hindi language is a great historic significance for most people of Indian origin. So, now Virendra is also in the IT industry. He works as a software product engineer for Express Scripts in Orlando. He holds a bachelor's in electrical engineering and a master's in business administration. Besides these 2 jobs, he also volunteers at the temple. He's actually the temple tool coordinator for the Hindu temple in Castlebury. And he loves world history, philosophy, art, and music. If you're getting started on those, you know where the conversations will go. He lives in Oviedo with his wife and 2 daughters. Thank you very much. Next, we have the teacher for Akshat Rao, Mr. Desmond Wilkes. Mr. Wills is a second grade teacher at Wolf Lake Elementary in Apopka. He has a degree in mass communications from Southeastern Louisiana University. He's also got other expertise in social media programs, which he also got a certificate from Louisiana State University, and an alternative teaching certification to Orange County school system. This is his 4th year of teaching and at Wolf Lake Elementary, and he serves as a mentor to students and is part of the Starfish program over there. So he's also involved in the cognitive guided instruction study at with the UCI Foundation. So I thank you, Mr. Wills. Is Ms. Noggin here?
No.
No? Okay, we'll skip that for the time being. Okay. Next we have Akshaya Kantamning, and I would like to introduce Ms. Geeta Raj. And for most of the Indian community, Geeta ji is a very famous person. She is actually the director of Nritya Dance Academy and has been a teacher, choreographer, and a performing artist for the last 4 decades. She has been instrumental in teaching so many different children of different generations in this Orlando area.